Today's keys to the game brought to you by Vic Koenig Chevrolet, home of the lifetime powertrain protection. And we are underway with Teak Bowl winning the tap back to Aaron Cook, and Southern will open the game with the possession.
Right away, man-to-man defense.
Southern going with the Twin Towers look with Pippin and Bowl both in the starting lineup. Teak at the free throw line, jumper short. Loose ball comes down to Cole, and he'll bring it into the front court. R.J. Cole, all MVC first teamer from a year ago. What a fantastic season he put together. We'll talk plenty about him tonight. This is Williams, a long three-pointer off the mark. Pippin cleans up the rebound, and Southern will get a second possession here. Cook speeds into the front court, gives it up to Bowl for the jam. Aaron Cook to Teak Bowl for a loud start to the scoring.
Aaron Cook likes the dish, and he gave it to Teak on his way to the hoop for an easy two.
Cole attacks, shut down. Corner goes to Williams, three-pointer. Instead, Teray walks, and that will be a turnover for Howard and Saluki basketball.
Some of the stats that Howard has put up so far are really gaudy. Cole has 30 assists and only 8 turnovers on the year. That's better than a 3-to-1 ratio of assist to turnovers.
And that's in addition to leading his club in scoring.
In scoring, exactly.
Lloyd cross court, Cook gets a screen from Bowl. Shot clock down to 10. Bartley, and that was kicked by Cole. He disagrees, but it'll remain Saluki basketball. 7 on the shot clock. And that's reset to 20 because of the kick. Down it goes to Pippin, double team. Bowl crashes, unable to come up with it, and Howard has it into the front court. Southern leading 2-0.
Williams able to get his hand in there to strip Bowl on the way to the hoop.
Lott shut down by Lloyd, and travel as Southern's defense has given the Bison a lot of trouble here in the early going.
Yeah, we mentioned the gaudy statistics. They're averaging 97.5 per ball game, but only scored in the 60s against UMass the other night in a win on the road, which was a nice win for them. But they put up some gaudy numbers in their first 3 games, averaging over 100 points per game.
Bartley lost his footing, turnover, and Cole brings it in the front court. Does not have numbers, now gives it to Williams. Baseline jumper over Bartley, way off the mark. Air ball comes to Sean Lloyd. Lloyd attacks, draws contact, and it does not fall. And Sean Lloyd will go to the free throw line where he made a living against Pine Bluff on Saturday.
Yeah, Sean Lloyd on the season has shot more free throws than any other Salukis. And this is his drive to the hoop, and he just goes so strong, maintains his balance as best as he can, and almost got that to fall.
Lloyd 13 of 18 from the line. He was 6 for 7 on Saturday against Pine Bluff, and he knocks down the first one here to give his club a 3-0 lead as we are 2:19 into this one in Carbondale. Lloyd's second free throw is good as well. Southern up 4 early. And Aaron Cook will pick up R.J. Cole with some token pressure length of the floor.
They'll keep each other busy tonight, Cole and Cook.
Lott pulls the trigger on a jumper. Nope. Rebound over the top. Teray goes over Bartley. Out to Williams for a 3. And that's Howard's first points of the game.
That's the 8th 3 of the year for Williams. He came in averaging 50% from that 3-point arc.
Down low it goes to Bowl, and it's rejected by Akuovo. And Pippin put the ball on the floor and allowed Williams a chance to get in there and strip it away. Cole, the lob, and it's no good by Lott. And so Southern caught a break there. Saluki's up 4-3 here. Woo, what a dribble by Cook. Sets up Bartley. Now back to Cook. Corner 3 on the way. An air ball. You don't get points for attractiveness on a play. Cole with a three, and that's good. Just stepped into it, a long three, and Howard has the first lead of the game at 6-4.
Transition very good for Howard early in the ball game, getting some pretty good looks.
Lloyd will fire up a three ball. That is no good, but Teague Bowl with a follow slam. Southern has 2 field goals, and they're both Teague Bowl slams.
And that's the advantage of having both big guys in the game. It's tough to block them both out, and Teague's got some energy tonight that we didn't see the other night.
Just ahead of our first media timeout, all tied at 6 here at the arena. Akuovo, the long jumper, nope. Tip by Torre, no, and Cook is steaming into the front court. And another turnover for Southern as Lott comes up with the steal. He attacks the basket and can't get the layup to go. Tip, no. Tapped out, and Sean Lloyd comes away with the loose ball. And stolen by Cole. One-on-one with Lloyd. Jumper is no good. Rebound Williams, no. Scramble underneath. Akuovo throws it up and draws the foul. And he will shoot 2 when we come back. Plenty of action. Not a ton of scoring, though. Southern 6, Howard 6. Teague Bowles slamming things down early. Several games kind of get their feet under them, but to be able to go on the road and beat UMass, that's a team that was figured to be one of the 4 top teams at Vegas.
Absolutely. So that was a nice win for Howard, and I think it caught the attention of the Saluki coaching staff. I know Anthony Bean Sr. was talking about those 2 guards, Williams and R.J. Cole. They said either one of them could play for any team in the league.
Akuovo's second free throw is no good. Rebound to Pippen.
Akuovo now 10 for 20 on the year from the free throw line. He's a guy you do want to foul.
This is Bartley with it. Gets a screen from Pippen. Lloyd attacks baseline. Trying to get it out to Cook.
They've gone zone.
Shot clock down to 7. In it goes to Pippen. Underneath, tried to get it to Lloyd. Got to get a shot off, and he does. It does get rimmed. Loose ball to Pippen, and Southern will reset. Brendan Gooch has checked into the game for the first time for Southern. Lloyd attacks. Out to Bartley for a 3. And that's good. Marcus Bartley with his first 3 tonight continues his hot shooting here at the arena.
And that was inside out. Lloyd got it inside, drew a crowd, kicked it out to a wide open Bartley from the 3-point line. He's 7 for his last 10.
Rudy Stradniks and Darius Bean getting ready to check in for Southern at the next dead ball. Cole now has Lloyd guarding him. Wants to take Sean one-on-one. Williams will fire a 3, and that's off the mark. Rebound, but loose ball comes to Pippen. Gooch down to Pippen on the block. Lloyd crashes, contact, and scores. Sean Lloyd with an opportunity for the deuce and the abuse.
Just how they drew it up. Pippen gets it on the low block. Draws the double team and hits a streaking Lloyd down the lane and gets it to go this time. And he'll shoot another free throw.
Stradniks and Bean in for Aaron Cook and Kavion Pippen. And Sean Lloyd back to the line for his 3rd free throw attempt of this young first half.
Just his 8th field goal of the year. He has struggled from the field.
He has made some hay at the free throw line.
Yes, he has.
Now 16 of 21 from the line.
And no other Saluki has shot more than 8 free throws.
Lott with the ball on the wing, gets a screen. Cole will launch a long 3 in front of Barry Hinson. That's no good. Rebound Scramble comes down to Lloyd. Southern with a 201. Bean attacks up and under. Can't get it to go. And the rebound comes away to Howard.
He didn't need to do that. He could have just gone straight up and maybe drawn a foul.
Loose ball poked away to Stratniks, and Lloyd will give it to Bartley as Southern will slowly bring it into the front court, up 6 at 12-6, just ahead of our second media timeout. Gooch a corner 3. That's good. Brendan Gooch set up by Darius Bean.
3-pointers. They've missed every 2 they've shot in the ball game, and they've had some decent looks from 2.
Lott up top to Cousins. This is Lott. He'll fire a long shot off glass. 16-footer is good for Lott, and that breaks Southern's run of 11 straight. Bean over to Gooch. Now Bartley has it in the corner. Lloyd crashes and quickly gets it up and in. Sean Lloyd with a great start to this one, and Southern's back up 9.
Sean's got 7, and they're going for every head fake that he's giving them so far, and he's having an easy time getting to the glass. More importantly, he's making it count.
Cole left alone will shoot a 3. Nope. And Stratniks tracks down the loose ball. Southern caught a break there.
Yeah, Rudy very lucky because he just left Cole wide open at the 3-point line, and fortunate that he didn't knock it down.
Bartley attacks the glass and scores. Marcus Bartley gives Southern its first double-digit lead of the day.
Again, just a strong move. Not a lot of defense being played by Howard in this game.
Williams gets a screen. Bartley gets over the top of it. This is Lott. Gooch on Lott. Lott head fake up and under, and he traveled. And it'll be SIU basketball with an 11-point lead when we come back. Marcus Bartley and the Salukis in the midst of a 13-2 run, and the Salukis have things going their way early on. Back after the
rebounds a game.
So Bartley brings it into the front court. Lob for Bowl. And if he would have thrown that one down, that would have been on SportsCenter. 19-8. Across the way it goes to Lott. Back to Cole. Williams wanted it a little quicker in the corner. Pulls the trigger over Bean and knocks down a tough 2-point jumper, and it's 19-10.
He's averaging 19 a game. He averaged over 20 a game a year ago. He has a legitimate quick first step. He can get his shot whenever he wants.
Gooch down to Bowl on the baseline. Working inside. Extra pass to Bean. Will fire a 3. Nope. Long rebound. Bowl knocked out of his hands to Bartley. Bounce pass to Bowl, and he's tripped in a foul. And it'll be Saluki ball out of bounds.
A nice bounce pass from Bean to Bowl on that drive to the hoop. More importantly, on the previous play, on the missed 3, Darius saw it was going to be off the rim and went and got it and tapped it out for an offensive board.
Darius in Saturday's game had 2 points, but more importantly 4 assists and 8 rebounds against Pine Bluff. Bowl swatted away by Toure, and we have got a technical foul on Toure. I'm guessing he may have mentioned that Teague should get that stuff out of here.
They had 33 blocks coming into the game today. That's at least their second block.
And Bartley knocks down the first free throw. That also counts as a personal foul for Turi. That's his second. And Bartley rims out the second one.
Into the game for Howard, number 10, Zion.
The Salukis will keep the basketball as Zion Cousins comes back into the game. He'll replace Turi. Cook thought about the long 3, steps into a 15-footer way off the mark. Tapped out by Bull, saved by Marcus Bartley. He crashed over the scoring table here, and it took out our remote camera as he gets a hand from the crowd, but then Lott comes up with the steal. Cole attacks the goal on Cook, and now Cole steals it. R.J. Cole, one-man wrecking crew. Akuovo tried to plow his way in. Now Bull is ahead of the pack, and he is clubbed by Cole. And Teak Bull will go to the line to shoot a pair. End-to-end and sideline-to-sideline action here.
That's twice Cole has stolen a pass like that. And here's Teak, and Cole just getting in there and knocking it away and took his wrist with him. That's just a good hard foul. There was nothing dirty about it. A good hard foul. And Barry Hinson talking to Cook about that baseline pass that Cole stole. You've got to have your eyes up. Cole's everywhere.
And Teak's first free throw is strong. Sean Lloyd comes back into the game for Darius Bean. Teak's 0 for 2 from the free throw line this season.
Wonder how much that camera costs.
There are some folks scrambling to see if it works. And Teak's second free throw is good. And Teak will check out as Kavion Pippen comes back in. Love the effort by Bartley coming after that basketball to save it. Very fortunate that he didn't end up in a bad situation.
Absolutely.
And hurt with all the, you got the scores or this table here and then the camera and all sorts of things that could have gone wrong.
And the angle, there were also two folks sitting close to us as well.
Outside it goes. Williams a three, and it's good. Set up by Cole. Williams and Cole doing damage here, and Howard's back within 6.
Cole with a great drive, drew all the Salukis into the lane, and Williams was wide open for 3.
Bartley goes baseline. Out to Gooch for a 3. And that's good. Brendan Gooch's second 3 of the night has Southern back up 9 at 24-15.
He's more than capable. He did it all the time in high school at Belleville-Altoff. Just needs more playing time.
Cole gets it over to Cousins. Now it's Williams. Wants it over Gooch. A long 3. That's off the mark. Rebound Lloyd. Good box out by Pippen. Bartley will pull the trigger on a quick 3. That's short. Ahead it's Williams. Lotta Bison loose, and Williams runs over Bartley. Bartley is called for the block. Williams had 2 teammates wide open under the basket, and he's fortunate that was a block call.
Yep. Marcus tries that a lot, tries to draw that charge in the lane, and I think he was just moving a little bit too much as Cole was making his move, or Williams rather, so Williams to the line and shoots 2.
First one is on the way and good. We mentioned at the top how good Cole and Williams are from the foul line. Between them,
38 for 39
yeah,
now.
38 for 39. And Williams' second one on the way.
And Williams is the perfect one. Cole's missed 1. Williams hasn't missed any.
So Southern up a touchdown, 24-17. And Howard showing full court pressure. Token at this point. Lloyd in the middle, gives it up to Pippen. Quick hands by the Bison, and they get the steal. Cousins attacks the lane over Stratniks, but Lloyd is there to clean up the miss.
That's a tough bounce pass for Pippen to handle back on the other end.
Gooch a third 3 in the first half. Brendan Gooch with 9, and Southern leads it 27-17.
Gooch says, I don't need no stinking zone, just give me the ball in the corner.
Cole will launch a 3, and it's good.
3-point basket.
R.J. Cole to lead Howard. R.J. Cole has 8, so the dynamic duo has 18 of the 20 for the Bison. Cook inside to Pippen. Little zone look out of the timeout for Howard. Middle is Stradniks, attacks, little fling up, nope. Rebound comes down to Bethea Jr. Cole has room to operate it, and he can't connect. Wanted to foul, didn't get it, but then Akawovo comes up with a steal. Cole all alone for three in the corner, and that's good.
3-point basket to R.J. Cole.
And it's 27-23.
Cole's got 11 threes on the year.
And he's got 11 points tonight. Cook thought about the jumper, needs some help. Clock down to 10. Lloyd down low to Pippen. And that is an offensive foul. Kavion Pippen lowered the shoulder into Akawovo, and that is a charge. And so now Howard a chance to cut into this 4-point deficit.
Kavion gets it on the block and really goes hard to his right, or to his left rather. Popped him with the shoulder. And Kavion's got to make his move quicker. He can't allow the defender to get position as he did there. When he gets it and goes right away, that's when he's most effective down low.
This is Lott against Lloyd. He'll fire along two. Nope. Rebound to Darius Bean, who comes flying in to grab it. And again, Cole lurking for that steal. Cook attacks. Tried to get it to Pippen. It'll be out of bounds off of Howard. Will remain Saluki basketball. 6:01 left here in the first half.
Salukis have turned it over 9 times already. Only 3 for Howard. So their attempt to speed up the game has worked for them in getting the turnovers. Again, they average over 21 points a game on the other team's turnovers.
Bean to Lloyd. Lloyd gets in the lane, sets up Pippen, tried to slam it, couldn't. Gets the ball back, attacks, can't score, gets it back a third time. Can't score again, and he just picked up a foul. Frustration foul there on Kavion Pippen. That'll be his second. And we'll see if Barry Hinson leaves him in or if Teak Bowl will just jump up and come in.
Big men underneath. Kavion. That was the best look of the 3. And then over the top with the foul. And he leaves, and Teak comes back in. There he is, big number 40.
And you could just see the frustration building with each miss with Pippen. And then he got a foul. That was his second. And Howard throws it away, as Cousins thought Williams was coming up higher, and the ball ends up going out of bounds.
Unforced error by Howard. That's their 4th turnover.
Jalen Jones checks into the game for the first time, as Lott will have a seat. Southern with Cook, Lloyd, Bean, Gooch, and Bowl. Cook, extra pass, Gooch now to Bean. Shot clock down to 10. Lloyd with shot clock down to 5. Lloyd attacks, and that's an offensive foul. Sean disagreed. It's his first, as we take another look at it.
Yeah, that's a tough one there. He almost got him with the knee, did Jones, but the official saw it differently. He thought Jones beat Lloyd to the spot.
So again, Howard with a chance to cut into this 4-point deficit. Williams shut off by Lloyd. Now Cole has it. Akawovo along 2, and that's good.
Well, Xavier Akawovo.
All of a sudden, we've got a 2-point game.
Southern led 27-17, and 8-0 run by Howard has it down to a deuce. Cook. Now it's down low to Teak. Cook thought about the 3, shut off. And a steal by Williams. Attacks on Bean. What a move by Williams, but he can't finish. and it'll be out of bounds as Akawovu tried to save it in. Williams thought he was fouled on the drive. Again, no points for creativity, but it was an impressive effort.
Here you see it again. Watch Bean. I don't know if he got him at all. It may have just touched his hand, but it certainly wasn't anything flagrant at all. Williams didn't like the call, but it was a heck of a nice drive.
Prince Anosike comes in, replacing Akawovu. Jalen Jones checks back in as Cole will get a breather here just ahead of the media timeout. As Coach Nickelberry stealing a few extra seconds of rest for his star point guard.
Not allowed to have the two Nigerians on the floor at the same time just because nobody can get the names out in time.
Lloyd. Gooch will fire from the top of the key, and it's short. And Stratnick's tried to save it. Gooch thought he was hit. And that will be our final media timeout. 3:49 left in the. Williams was an All-MEAC first teamer 2 years ago. He was freshman of the year. And Cole was an All-MEAC first teamer last year as well. So
and Cole's preseason MEAC player of the year this year.
So quite a combination out front for the Bison. And Williams on cue ties this up at 27. And it wasn't for lack of defense. Sean Lloyd was right there.
Yeah, Williams can just get up, and again, he can get a shot whenever he wants.
Drive by Cook, throws it up wildly. Corralled by Lott, ahead to Cole. Cole will launch a three, and that's off the mark. Rebound swatted away by Lloyd, tracked down by Cole. Dribbles through traffic. Lott has it baseline, shut off by Stratnick's. And that is going to be a foul on Rudy. And that's Southern's 6th team foul, so no free throws yet. Be out of bounds for Howard.
Rudy just got caught in a bad spot. Couldn't get his feet moving fast enough to get in front of the man and drew the foul.
Marcus Bartley back in for Aaron Cook. Cole will inbound. And gets it back here on the wing with the freshman Darius Bean on him. Cole into the corner. Lott will fire a three over Bartley, and it's good. And Howard has the lead at 30-27. A 13-0 run for the Bison.
And they've done it with good defense, pounding the boards. And the Salukis have not been able to get any good-looking shots.
Lloyd an open three. Nobody but blue jerseys there as Cousins comes down with it. Williams will launch a three, and that's good. And Barry Henson needs a timeout as Howard has come storming back to take a 33-27 lead.
Barry 19 times already.
Bartley will run the point with Cook on the bench. Now to Lloyd at the high post. Lloyd attacks. Shut off. Tried to get it to Gooch. Throws it away. Turnover SIU. And it is all Howard right now. As
Salukis are getting way too deep on the drive. Unable to do anything once they get down that deep on the drive.
And Cook will replace Lloyd. As Howard has a 6-point lead in the basketball here as we drop below 2 minutes. Williams a three over Stratnick's, and it's good. Charles Williams with a three, and it's a 9-point lead for Howard.
He's got 18 points already. Bartley with a horrible pass. Turns it over again.
He's trying to do too much, had it poked away, stolen by Howard. A chance to turn this into a double-digit lead for them, but Cole throws it away. He thought Akawovu was rolling to the hoop, and he was spotting up for a jumper.
And had he rolled to the hoop, he had an easy dunk. This game's too fast for Rudy.
Bull checks back in for Stratniks. Cook attacks, gives it over. Guchin, open three. Nope, rebound Cook. Bartley has a look at a three, and that one is good. Marcus Bartley for three to stop the bleeding, and it's 36-30.
He was like a sniper on that one, just eyeing it up, waiting for the pass, and Cook got it to him, and he drained the three. That stemmed the tide, didn't it?
Now can the Salukis get a stop? Cole sizing up Bean. Now Williams, a deep three over Cook. That's short. Rebound lost. Cook had the loose ball, and he's had it. Took the contact from Akawovu. That's a foul. That's Howard's 16th foul. So Southern will take it out of bounds here. Neither team into the bonus here with just 43 seconds left in the half.
Okawovu came down hard on his foot, and he's still struggling with it out near the free throw line for Howard.
Cook across court. Bean, an open three. That's good. Back-to-back threes for Southern, and it's 36-33. Difference between the game and the shot clock, so Howard can get the last look here.
Looking for a penetration and kick to Williams. And Darius Bean gets the job of covering Williams here, and Cook is going to try to keep R.J. Cole from getting into the lane.
Clock down to 5. Cole patiently gets a screen up top. Williams, long three at the buzzer, and it's good! Charles!
Salukis need from their 6'10" big man. Again, he's got to get the ball and go right to his move instead of waiting and deciding what to do with the ball.
Cole against Cook out the top. Backdoor cut to Williams. And he gets the two to fall. Williams has 23, and the lead is 8 at 41-33.
It's the 7th assist for R.J. Cole in the ballgame.
Go along with his 11 points. Inside, Pippen spins over Akawovu, and it scores. Davion Pippen's first two. And I'm guessing that was a point of emphasis in the locker room.
You know it was, and he always seems to come out with a little bit more purpose in the second half of games.
Rejected by Bowl, and it'll be out of bounds and will remain Howard basketball. Teak with the swat.
Here's the big man on the drive from Awokuv, and he knocked it out of there. That's Teak's 6th block of the year.
Shot clock down to 11. Cole crosses over. Jumper on the way. Off the mark. Cook tracks down the rebound. Has a run out. Lott gets back. And Cook able to weave his way in and get the bucket.
So right off the bat, the two guys who had not scored in the first half come out and get the first 4 points of the second half for the Salukis.
Long three on the way. That's off. Rebound to Pippen. His 9th.
They'll give Williams that shot all day long. If he beats him with that, he's the better man.
Lloyd attacks. Gets all the way. Can't get it to go, but Sean will go to the line to shoot two.
Should have used his left hand. He was right there on the left-hand side, and he went with the right hand and overshot it over off the glass, but he will get 2 free throws. Just couldn't get it to spin enough to come back to the rim and go in.
We mentioned that Sean has made a living at the line here these last 2 games. He's 4 for 4 so far tonight after going 6 for 7 Saturday in the win over Pine Bluff.
But he can't be the only one getting to the free throw line. That's the problem for the Salukis.
Second free throw up and short. So Southern down 3 at 41-38. Williams with Bartley on him. Now it's Lott against Lloyd.
Wow, that's a tough call on Kavion Pippen. He was just blocking the pass.
They were trying to get to Touré inside. Looked like Kavion was able to swat it away. That's a tough way to pick up your third foul, and Stradniks comes in, and Kavion will sit with 3 here at 18-13 left in the second half. Williams against Bartley. Lott over Lloyd. Tough shot and in. And the lead is 5 at 43-38.
Lott's got 7.
Lloyd thought about the 3. Cook will fire a 3, and that's good. Aaron Cook with 5 quick second half points. Southern back within 2 at 43-41.
Aaron's taking it upon himself to be a little bit more aggressive, looking for a shot here early in the second half.
Up top it goes to Lloyd, and he will lunch and knock down a 3. Cole rather with the 3.
That's his 4th 3.
And so it's 46-41, Howard. Cook. Bartley over to Lloyd. Lloyd gets into the lane. Will go up, draw contact, and Sean will go back to the line to shoot 2.
Howard just collapses into the lane and won't give anything close to the rim. And Lloyd had to use every move he had to get Akawovu up in the air. Finally did, and drew contact on his hip to get the back to the free throw line for 2 more.
And the first one is good for Sean. Makes him 5 of 6 from the line. Zion Cousins checks back in for Andre Turi. And Lloyd's second one is good. Southern back within 3 at 46-43.
Sean in double figures now with 10, 6 from the line.
Williams out top against Bartley. Cole, long 3 on the way, and that one is no. Ball with a big rebound. Southern a chance to get within 1 or tie. Nobody stops Lloyd, gets into the lane. Shot fake over to Rudy. Can't get it, and that's going to be a 3-second call. As Southern was in the lane forever there. Could have gone on multiple people.
Could have gone 10-second call on both big guys, as a matter of fact. And there's Rudy having a trouble with the pass that was right there for him. All he had to do was catch it and go up and score.
Maybe the smoke from the campfire was what got the referee's attention, that there might have been somebody in there too long.
Could be. They were in there a long time.
Just ahead of our first media timeout here in the second half. Howard with a 3-point lead and the ball. Lott against Lloyd. Lost it, saved it back to Cole. Wants to take Cook. Bowl helps. In trouble. Throws it out to Williams. Shot clock down to 8, and he traveled.
Marcus Bartley's length, his 6'5" frame, and his long arms are giving Williams a little bit of trouble out on the perimeter.
And Bartley looks like a guy that's made that statement, says, I've got him.
Yeah. Because he did not guard him much in the first half.
Lloyd steps into a 3, and that's good! Sean Lloyd's first 3 of the night. And Southern has tied it up at 46.
Sean's got 13 now, and he stepped into that with confidence, never hesitated, and has the Salukis back tied at 46.
We would mention that last year when we'd see Tyler Smith-Peters step into a 3. You knew it when he let it go that it was going to be in. Akawovu for 3. Nope. And Bull does not block him out. Cousins out to Cole, will shoot a 3. That's no good. Lloyd comes up with the rebound. Cook's ahead of the pack. Lays it up, and that'll be goaltending. SIU.
And Southern is back ahead now by 2.
Lloyd has a game-high 13 for Southern. 6 in the second half, and Cole is going to be whistled for the offensive foul, his second of the game.
hooked him just across midcourt, and the official was standing right there.
So Southern into the front court with the lead and the basketball. Down low it goes to Bowl. Baseline jumper is good. Teak Bowl with the J, and it's a 4-point lead. This is Cole with the basketball. Three-pointer on the way is an air ball, and Bowl rebounds, and Southern has it with a chance to add to this 4-point lead. Cook over to Bartley. Rudy had a seal for a second. Bartley dribbles out top. Now to Stradniks. Lloyd gets a screen. Down low to Stradniks. Into the lane. Gives it up to Bowl. Little short jumper won't go. Rebound comes down to Anasike.
Really nice pass by Rudy to Bowl.
Lott just attacks Bowl. Can't get the finish, though. And Stradniks with a rebound.
Saluki slow it down a little bit. They want to control tempo here. They don't want to play at that up-tempo style that Howard has enjoyed the last 15 minutes.
Lloyd steps into a three on this side. That one's short. Bowl tracks it down to Lloyd. Underneath the Stradniks for two. Sean Lloyd sets up Rudy Stradniks, and Southern is up 6 at 52-46. Howard needs a timeout.
2 points.
And that was the very first field goal of the second half. Was a back cut.
Yes. It was a set play from the start of the half.
Lott handling it up top. And Bartley denying Williams. Lloyd all over Lott. Corner goes to Williams, working on Bartley. Shut down. Lott has it. Now he attacks the basket and can't get it to go. Rebound, Cousin missed. Pippen clears, and we have a technical foul. And we'll see who it's going to be on. Looks like it's on Akawavu.
We have a technical foul against the Howard's 21, Chad Lott.
Actually, it's on Chad Lott.
It's also the 4th team foul on the Bison. Sean Lloyd's at the line, shooting 2.
And Sean Lloyd will get the first free throw of the technical. That's the second technical on a Howard player so far tonight.
Normally Bartley shoots these, but Lloyd shot so many free throws tonight. He's got the consistency down. He's got 8 out of 9.
Lott thought he was fouled on the drive and apparently voiced that displeasure. Lloyd will go to the bench with his 15 points. Southern has opened up an 8-point lead here. In it comes to Cook on the run, attacks and lost control and out of bounds. Aaron Cook
him up.
Just a little bit out of control there.
Yep. And that's Cole's doing there, speeding the game up, forcing Cook to take it on the run and try to make a big play.
Now Bartley switches on Cole. Bean into the game, working on Williams. Jumper on the way, no rebound. Stradniks poked away by Jones, but out of bounds. It'll be SIU basketball. And Bean did a nice job on Williams to force him into a tough shot.
You're exactly right. Darius is a good defender all through high school. The reason he can play as a freshman, you have to be able to play defense. Moved his feet well, didn't play with his arms. Made it really tough for Williams to get a good shot.
Bartley down to Pippen, double teamed in the corner, flips it over to Bean. Now to Stradniks, up to Cook. Cook shut off, dribbled into traffic, now dribbled out. Shot clock down to 9. Bean will launch a three, and it's good! Darius Bean for three, and Southern's up 11, 47-46.
And credit Cook again, finding Darius alone in the corner when the entire Howard team sunk into the middle.
Williams over Stradniks for three with the answer. And that's the first Bison field goal in a long, long time.
His first three of the second half. He's got 6 in the ball game now.
About 6 minutes. Down low it goes to Stradniks. And he gets the two.
Rudy was pumping his fist before it even went through the basket. He knew it was good.
I think he might have been just happy that it wasn't called a charge. Underneath, and somehow Cole gets it to go off of glass, and now the tempo is picked up to much more to Howard's liking. Down low it goes to Pippen, into the lane. Shut off. Bean thought about the three. Now attacks. Pippen didn't roll. Kavion chases it down. Bartley a long three, and it's good! Marcus Bartley from another zip code, and Southern's up 11.
That was a heck of a three by Bartley. Coming off a pass and just going right up, and again stroking it in from long distance.
Cole shut down. Over to Williams, over Bean, a long three. That's way off the mark. Rebound to Cook. Cook attacks the lane, and he's stripped from behind. Pippen on the floor. Loose ball comes away to Jones, and he will bring it into the front court.
Layups are hard to get in this game.
And that's going to be a foul on Bartley. He knew it. Reached in on Williams trying to drive. And that takes us to our next media timeout. Come December, good basketball here tonight as Howard has trailed by double digits. Howard has led by double digits. Southern, conversely, done the same. Right now, it's the Salukis up 11 with 10 minutes to go.
Can they maintain the intensity that they had these first 10 minutes?
Lott attacks Bowl and tried to get it to Turi, who's shut down by Stradniks. Stolen away by Cook. 2-on-1 ahead to Lloyd. And Lloyd slams it home. Southern up 13, 64-51.
And all the credit to Cook that time. Again, not helping at all defensively, just hounding Williams. Got the steal. Now Bartley back covering Williams. But again, no help.
Torrigo's baseline up and quickly for two.
His first 2 points of the ball game.
He's been in foul trouble much of the night. He picked up a technical in the first half, which also was a personal foul.
In fact, only 3 other players have scored
13, Charles Williams.
for Howard in the game.
Williams with a steal and layup there. And it's quickly 4 quick ones for Howard, and it's back to 64-55.
Williams has 28 now. Teague was wide open for a second. Aaron just couldn't see him in time.
Step back, nearly drew the contact. Lloyd has it. Shot clock down to 4. Rises for the jumper. Nope. Loose ball. Bowl bats it away to Lloyd. Stradniks has it. Over to Cook. An open look at a 3. Nope. Rebound. Lloyd. No. And the loose ball tracked down by Howard. And Southern had some good looks that possession. Alley-oop swatted away by Cook. Saved by Bartley. What an effort there by Aaron Cook to get back and break that up. And he will wait for help here. Southern up 9, just ahead of our media timeout. Cook floats in the lane, and it's good. Aaron Cook, a much different looking player here in the second half, Mike.
He acted like he was going to come back with the ball as Williams goes on the other end and misses. And then Aaron attacked inside and hit the little pull-up jumper. He's got 9 points here in the second half.
After a scoreless first half, Cook. Jumper on the way. That is no good. Bowl tap, no. Rebound to Ray. Williams has it. Lott will attack Stradniks. No. Rebound Rudy. And Stradniks held his ground there nicely. and made it a tough shot for Lott.
He did. Rudy did not go up. He just stood his ground. He knew he had size advantage. He just put his arm straight up.
Lloyd attacks the rim, can't get it to go. Stratnick's had it, lost it. Now it's 3-on-2 for Howard. Lloyd to Williams, and it's good. 66-57.
Cole just finds where Williams is on the floor.
And Williams now has 30. And we're going to have a foul, and that's going to take us to our media timeout. That foul is on Cole, be his third. So 66-57, 6:44 remaining.
8 begins.
You take each other's heads off. So 66-57, Southern with the lead over Howard. Bartley needs to get it in, and he has to use a timeout. And Howard on the other side, the dynamic duo of Williams and Cole combining for 46. Williams has 30 of that 46, and Howard in a zone here out of this timeout.
And Marcus Bartley's already licking his chops.
Underneath to Pippen, shut off. Shot clock down to 8. Underneath, Lloyd up, can't get it to go. Too strong off the glass, and Jones with a rebound. Fired it up, and the three is off the mark. Good box out by Lloyd, but Teray somehow ended up with it. Now Bartley has it. Southern dodged a bullet there. Underneath it goes to Pippen for the flush. Great look from Aaron Cook. His 8th assist, and Pippen has 4, and Southern's back to a double-digit lead.
Pippen and Cook set that up as they were coming across the center line. They both knew exactly what was going to happen, and Cook put it right where Kavion could get it to slam it down for 2.
Cole gets a screen, fires a quick 3 over Pippen. It's off the mark. Rebound to Bean. Darius Bean on the floor here in crunch time.
His second rebound of the night.
Had 8 the other night against Pine Bluff. Cook looking for some dribbling space. Oh, he had Lloyd who thought he was going to shoot it, and the two of them were like, yeah, I know what happened there. Well, miscommunication.
As soon as it went by him, he knew, oh, that's for me.
So turnover gives Howard the ball back with 5:17 left.
It's the 20th turnover of the ball game for the Salukis.
Cole runs it into the front court. Williams working on Bean. Now it's Lott over Pippen, and that's good for 3.
21, Chad Lott.
Chad Lott now into double figures with 10, and it's 68-60.
Salukis have to find a way to get a couple of easy buckets here. Nothing's easy lately.
Cook into the lane, pull-up jumper, short. Rebound, track down, out to Bean, and Southern will reset. Cook a 3 from the corner. No, just rimmed out. Cole comes up with the loose ball. He motors into the front court. Tried to give it up behind his back. Out of bounds, should be off of Pippen, and it is, and it'll remain Howard basketball.
They are quick in transition.
Now Bartley's back on Williams. Cook on Cole. Cole drives, tries to draw contact. Loose ball. Saved. But Bean comes up with the steal. Darius will try to lay it in, and he does with the left hand. Darius Bean, an acrobatic layup, and the lead's back to 10. Cole quickly the other way. Up and in. R.J. Cole. The bucket and the foul. And it's back to a 70-62 Southern lead as it's end-to-end action here.
A great head and shoulder fake by Cole. Got Bartley out of position for just a little bit, enough for Cole to be able to get to the hoop and draw the foul and make it. And he can make a free throw now to get them to within 7. His first free throw attempt of the night.
And it's good. He came in 23 of 24.
They've only shot 3 free throws in the game.
Just ahead of our final media timeout. Bartley will bring it into the front court, working on Lott. Lloyd tried to get it to Cook. Loose ball. And Bartley grabbed it, and it is going to be a jump ball. And it'll be SIU basketball thanks to the possession arrow when we come back. 3:47 left in Carbondale. Salukis up 7. Howard hanging around. You're watching The Valley on ESPN+.
And distracted driving the leading cause of traffic fatalities every year.
Cole, Williams, and Lott have scored 59 of their 63 points.
Bartley will inbounds. 12 on the shot clock. In it comes to Lloyd. Bartley a long 3, and it's good! Marcus Bartley with a big-time shot, and Southern's back up 10.
How about that coming out of the break? That was planned.
Lott working up top. Knocked away by Bean. Good work by the freshman.
Southern will try to use some shot clock here and still get a good shot.
Cook needs some help, gets it out to Lloyd. Back to Cook, shot clock at 10. Down low it goes to Pippen. Pippen a long jumper, off the mark, no! And that's a foul on Lloyd as Cousins went down hard.
Only the 4th team foul on the Salukis.
Fouls on 13, Charles Williams. That's his first personal correction.
Sean did not mean that at all. In fact, he tried to get out of the way. Couldn't do it.
Foul on the Salukis.
And so, with that just being Southern's 4th foul as a team, Lloyd will have a seat.
Both teams have fouls to give. Howard's only committed 5.
2:59 left, and the two teams have combined for 9 fouls. And it's not from a lack of effort defensively or the fact that either team's playing zone.
No.
Cole. Lott underneath, rejected by Pippen. Loose ball out to Cook, and he will slow it up into the front court. Southern up 10 with the basketball.
It's a 4-possession game. And again, Southern wants to get good shots and take time off.
Pippen, that's a good shot. Can't get it to go, but the rebound for Darius Bean. And Southern's up a dozen.
Weak side rebound by Bean. His man did not check him off, and he got all the way to the glass for 2.
Cole with Gooch out there on top, guarding him. Cole attacks. Floater is good. RJ Cole.
Close, but Fletcher is actually dressed sitting on the end of the bench.
Full court pressure from Howard. In it comes to Cook. Double team is on. Now to Bartley, to Bean, into the front court. Howard trapping. Now to Lloyd. Cross court it goes to Cook.
Howard still has a foul to give. Southern not in the bonus.
Cook will take it. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Cousins.
It was a good drive. It did everything but go down.
Cole will get inside, get it off, pass.
He switched hands at the last second and got the right-hander to go.
So creative around the rim. 8-point lead. Southern with 122 and counting.
They don't have to score.
Corner goes to Bean, back up top. Cook thought about the 3. Bartley will take the 3. Dagger 3, Marcus Bartley. 78-67. Bartley's got 18, and he is red hot from 3-point range.
5 tonight, 6 the other night. It's 11 in 2 games.
And that foul's going to be on Sean Lloyd on the floor. So it's just a 5th personal foul as You could see Bartley lining that one up from about 23 feet, and he was all in it.
Again, Darren just said just the 5th team foul.
Cole has it. Lob goes to Lott. Help from Lloyd was late and a foul. And Lott will go to the line to shoot 2.
That's also going to go on Sean.
Personal foul. 6th team foul on the Saluki.
Going to see it here. Over the top and got him on the right elbow.
21, Chad Lott.
So Lott will go to the free throw line. He's one of their worst shooters at 12 for 18, 67%.
And he knocks down the first one.
23, Jalen Jones in for the Bison.
He has had a quality night for them after a slow start.
We have a timeout on the floor. Timeout charge to Southern Illinois.
SIU with the lead, 53-6 left. Lott with one more free throw. And it's good. He gets them both. Brings Howard within 9. Bethea checks in for Lott. Inbound comes to Cook, throws it away to Stratnick, saves it. Bartley needs help. Now to Lloyd, over to Cook. Lob for Bean, and he throws it down! Aaron Cook with the alley, Darius Bean with the oop.
On the assist by Aaron Cook.
And they're going to the monitor for some reason.
I wonder, I have no idea why they're going to the monitor here.
Maybe a clock check, perhaps.
Watch this before putting the Salukis in the bonus.
That was Aaron Cook's 10th assist of the night.
There's only 4 Howard players on the floor.
And they're trying to decide who's supposed to be out there.
Now they've got 5.
All right. And finally, we're ready to go. Lott will inbound it to Cole. Cook with some token pressure, trying to make him take a little bit more time. Cole will launch a 3. That's off the mark. Rebound, guess who? Darius Bean. They're trying to foul him. And finally called with 32.6 left. That's the 6th team foul. Won't be until the next foul till Southern will go to the line.
The officials finally realized that they weren't in the bonus yet.
Checking in for Howard, 23, Jalen Jones.
Jalen Jones checks in. Bethea will go back to the bench. Salukis will inbound it to Lloyd. Now to Cook. Double team on, over to Bartley, now to Lloyd. Over to Bean. Double team on. Underneath to Lloyd, to Stratnick, and one. Rudy Stratnick with the icing on the cake here. Southern leading at 82-69, and all smiles in Saluki land.
That's kind of the exclamation point for Rudy as well. The bounce pass, he went down to get the ball, caught it, and came back up, drew the foul, and got it to go.
Free throw good for Stratnick. As the Rudy chants in the arena, 83-69. Cole over to Williams, a 3 from the corner. That's short. Rebound to Bartley. And Sean Lloyd, as Barry Henson says, just dribble that out, young man. Lloyd had eyes on a dunk. Instead,